Sax is the pinnacle baritone role in Wagner, and its demands are notorious. You sound fantastic. How do you feel?
Well, not much better than last Tuesday because the jet lag was still very present in me. But now I'm relaxed. In fact, he's relaxed. Half of the thing of singing is doing it economically good.
Yes.
If it's such a long road,
right.
Not to give too much, and because the third act, now it really starts. Now it really starts.
And Sax is such a rich personality. We'll be learning a lot more about him in the upcoming final act. What's the essence of his character?
Well, you know, I think also Richard Wagner did a projection of what he wanted to be. Because he's not only the wise guy and not only the holy man, because he's also very mean. You see, like in the second act, he teases Beckmesser and he knows Beckmesser will fake him, he will drop down. He's in love. He's really in love. And he has to reject his love too. But with the hope that he will be part of a new development for the future of the arts. And so he says, okay, no love.
It sounds like real life, complex.
It is real life. It is really real life, and therefore also this is so close to us because it's always a question of human beings and of connections.
Right, the humanity. Your longest sustained singing is coming up in the next act, and what's the musical highlight of the role for you?
That's right. Well, you know, the beginning of the second act, this Lieder monologue is marvelous, but the Wahn monologue, with all its aspects, is amazing. Real deep thinking about why the world is so bad, why all the human beings are so nuts and crazy, and then suddenly it was, oh well, it's only a question of hormones. It's a new role, and it's, I don't know, and it's so lovely, and with the music, incredible.
And I imagine you can't just jump right into a role like this. What other roles in your repertoire help prepare you for Sax, and when did you sing Sax for the first time?
I was very lucky to do it now nearly 3 years ago, the first Sax in Zurich at the Opera House, with Harry Kupfer as the stage director, which was amazing and incredible, big help. It will last to the end of my singing days, I think, and I hope this role, because it never stops working on it and thinking about it and doing it. Well, let's see.
It's so rich, it's so rich. I hope Mandrika was a wonderful lead-in, right? We had a wonderful time doing that. I know.
And you know, really the special thing also is today, I mean, when you enter the stage and you start singing, you forget everything around. But now, knowing that we are talking here in the afternoon and at home in Europe, a lot of people are sitting there around, and I could name hundreds of people.
Yes, say hi, say hi.
Here, I have brothers and sisters in Stuttgart, in Reutlingen, in Freiburg, in Schwäbisch, and 2 names I really have to mention. My wonderful manager, meine unglaublich wunderbare, tolle Managerin Marianne Wöcker in Berlin, mit Dedikations und vor allem in Schaffhausen mit meiner Schwiegermutter, meine Frau, my beloved wife, Gabriela. Ohne sie wäre ich nicht hier. Without you, I won't be here.
Thank you, Michael. Bravo, bravo, and toi, toi, toi for the rest.
Thank you so much.
Now I'm going to speak with 3 Meister tenors. We have Moshe the tailor, Vogelgesang the furrier, and Eislinger the grocer. Noah Betsky, Benjamin Bliss, and Tony Stevenson. Hello, Jeff.
Along with your snap, sorry.
Yes, I love it, just in time. Benjamin, let's start with you since this is your debut role. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Did your tenor colleagues here give you some good advice?
Oh, absolutely. These guys know exactly what they're doing, so they made it really easy for the newbie here.
Now, I know you recently entered the Metz Lindemann Young Artist Development Program. What are you focusing on now?
Everything. Completing my skills as an opera singer so that I can go out and, be Walter von Schulzing one day.
Oh, I love that. I got to start and have these goals. Noah, in addition to singing Mosher, I hear you're one of the covers for Walter. Are you learning a lot from watching Johann Botha?
It's actually been quite interesting to see him actually perform the role that here I've been working on for a while with my teacher, and he does all the things that my teacher and I worked on, making sure you're bearing the intensity, which I'm hoping he'll hear me say, and I love that I said that. And it's great to see him do all that and put it in practice. It makes it a lot easier. It's great.
Well, the stamina piece is so big in it.
Oh yeah. And it's the only way to get through that is to make sure you're not yelling through everything.
Right. It's more interesting for the audience. Tony, we've done the math, and you have more than 50 Met roles in your repertoire. You're on the Met stage all the time. We're going to show our audience a few photos from the 700 plus performances you've done here since your debut in 1993. So here you are as the spy in Andrea Chenier.
Yes.
And as Pepe is Roberto Alagna in Pagliacci. And as Goro in Madame Butterfly.
Hey,
So,
hey.
yeah. So what keeps you so loyal to the Met?
I love it here. The family here, the people here are great to work with, as you know,
Yes.
at all times. And the standard of music here is the highest there is in the world.
Yeah.
That's what I attain to. I'm trying to do the best that you can possibly do. And you can do that here. So that's
It's an artistic home, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Noah, Benjamin, and Tony, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So much. Congratulations. Wow. Die Meistersinger von Nuremberg is an extraordinary showcase for the Met's great orchestra. I'm joined now by three of these remarkable musicians: violinist Sylvia Volpe, trumpet player Raymond Riccomini, and French horn player Eric Walski. Hello. Hi. Sylvia, let's talk about stamina. Other instruments get to take breaks, but the violins never stop. I know you're leading the second violin section today. Do you have any special strategies for surviving the remaining 2 hours?
That's a great question. I like to think of the third act as the act where I'm totally warmed up. So I can survive it easily. But as a day, I try to take it easy at home as much as possible with my two small children.
Yes.
And just kind of structure the day around it, which I think is true of a lot of my colleagues because it takes a lot of stamina.
Yeah, the
It's like a
energy.
marathon.
It is.
A seated marathon.
Seated marathon. And Eric, how about you? Everything the French horn plays is so exposed. That could be nerve-wracking. How do you learn to block it out, and what's the key to your preparation?
Well, you know, it's a long night out for sure, and you know, just sort of take it one page at a time. I don't like to get too worked up about it. It's another day at work. It's a longer day at work.
I always wonder about that, because it is a lot of pressure. I think,
Yeah,
sometimes.
it is. Well, this opera is so much more transparent. The score is, unlike the ring operas.
Right.
And I think unlike you know, some of the other operas too, the orchestra is really much more accompanying, not really, you know, telling
Right,
the story
true.
as much as leading the
Yeah.
drama.
Well, and Ray, you have it relatively easy today since you're playing exclusively in the final scene as part of the brass band that appears on stage. Does that provide a special extra thrill?
It is